Oh, Doc, he was about to smack your man.
I know.
Larry was like this. I thought we were buds.
I got no worry about that. Larry straight swinging, hitting like 3 times.
Right.
Kept playing. So I'm like, damn, Larry, what?
No, you said that calm, nigga. The game was over. Larry said something.
What Larry said?
He said, my bad, guy. Get the fuck out my face.
Don't foul me.
Larry
And
said,
then later on, yeah.
Larry said some shit like this. I thought we were buds.
Larry, give him space.
Larry don't know how to.
You be on 1,000, G. Ain't nobody ever give me that mad.
No, you gotta come in and be yourself.
That's my lie. Then you gonna bust. Just stop going to the nigga face.
Shit.
Gary,
Yo,
just
this is what it's
stop
like.
going to the
This is
nigga
why
face.
we do this. This is why we get up at 4:30.
Talk to your
5
man.
a.m. couple
Talk to your
times
man.
a
He
week
can talk all the
because
shit he want. He just
just
comes
like
to the
this.
nigga
This is
face
what we
all
like.
the time.
Anybody who play ball
This
knows
is what he do
is.
every time.
This ain't
No, nigga, you hear it. Y'all
out of the
screaming.
ordinary. This
He
is what
screams.
it is. When
You say, yo, play better. He be like, I
around a
am.
bunch of dudes who
Fuck you
love the
say?
game, recreationally and professionally.
Don't
It's
let the
just what it
nigga
is.
breath be stinking.
Yo, shout out to my man Joe,
TJ can be where you at.
Chip Bully. You see it?
Say motherfucker. Like he's a kid.
You ready to go? Yo,
Buy your merch.
but we don't sell merch.
We definitely
Yo,
do.
The
It's some
SMD.
nasty material, bro. What you do?
Let's see, what is that?
Ooh, you sheep. You ain't do this right.
Oh, this is nice.
You ain't iron this all the way on.
Yo, hold on.
Have my face on
Hey,
it.
we putting this on the milk carton because we don't know where this dude is.
Right.
The SMD.
And this dude,
Saucuey,
every once in a while,
Leatherface
I don't know
and
where they
Joe
at.
with a question mark because he be
It is what it is, but check
oversleep'n
it out. Yo,
podcast.
Big
the
Folk.
SMD, Saucuey, Leatherface, Joe the question mark is he be oversleeping podcast.
We here.
Jump
we
ball.
outside.
Who got it? You got it. I got it. You keep dropping the mic. This nigga. He loves mic dropping. It is what
I
it
do,
is.
Mike. That's what I did
Pause.
last game.
Pause.
I took the ball.
Right.
Good defensive play. You know, teammates ain't with you.
So. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, teammates ain't with you, but I just said, game time, bang time.
Wow.
Big sauce.
Big sauce.
Big dripper.
Leatherface. Yo, I want to say something real. Yo, shout out to Joe. Chip Bully. This is some of the original swag. Like you probably can't find. You probably got to get this from Joe himself. Let me give you a little backstory. My man got in some trouble as a youth. Did what he had to do. Came out, started playing poker, got him a World Series of poker bracelet, and he sold the fire merch. This is like one of the first designs that he had. I've had this for probably 5-6 years. First time I've ever worn it. I gotta tell you this, they like it. You might need to bring this one back, Joe. This one's tough. So, let me talk about something that's really going on right now. Yo, if you having any issues at your job, Sir Dodge, you already know. If you having any issues at your job, I suggest I'm gonna start a new series. I call it Ditto. Document immediately, document often and early, right? Because when you have to go tell somebody your story, you're gonna look crazy trying to relive those moments that you're having trouble with. So I'm
Somebody sexually harassing you at the job?
Yeah, I am being sexually harassed, but not with the sex. So
What the guy keep telling you to go in the back room?
the guy do keep telling me that he is a woman, and they keep making advances. So I had to get some government agencies involved because they just doing too much. I told him to chill out a long time ago. They
What's
didn't
his
listen.
name, Kitty?
His name is Catherine. That's his name. So document often, document immediately, and early, so that when you have to lay out your fucking case, it's all right here. Have a look.
Spread it out. Spread those cheeks.
That's him. That's Saucy Boy. You know the name, Saucy Boy.
Freaky Friday. You know what time it is.
Yo, you know who this is? Dwight Howard's cousin.
And that's Big Dwight. Wherever he lays his wood.
Wherever I lay my wood is home. Stop. Babe, I love you. Yo,
Babe, I love you.
shout out to Joe with a question mark. He was supposed to be back this week. He not back. What we're really looking for is
Two guest hosts.
two guest hosts. One of them could be female. You don't have to be present. What we would like to do is check in with you every once in a while for your opinion on some issues that we might have. Stop getting all happy, bro. We said check in on us, not check in on us. This
I'm
guy.
just happy anyway. You
Happy
know that
about what?
already.
What you
Life.
happy about?
Life.
Why life?
I'm happy to be here.
Why?
Every day is a blessing.
Why? Tell us why.
Because every day is a blessing. Every day you get up, you get a chance to do what you did yesterday. If you didn't do it or did it wrong, you get a chance to redeem yourself and do it over. So it's a blessing to be alive. It's better than the opposite. And that's dead in the coffin. You ain't happy about life.
You don't know what's
Life
going
is
on
good.
once you die. Same
Life
thing
is
that
good,
before
baby.
you was here.
Life is good, man.
Life is good. Life is good for some. Not everybody. I
Is
understand
life
it.
good for you?
That's a trick question. So
We get up early, we ball up, we see this aggression, we see these gorillas going back and forth.
it's a
It gives
jungle
us
out
li-
here, bro.
It gives us lives.
It's a jungle out here, bro.
Big Gary,
Big G.
the bully.
So that's a trick question. And now that we're talking about the thing that I spoke about at the beginning, yo, if you have issues up here, you should talk to somebody. Don't let your skin color or your fucking gender keep you from getting the help that you need.
That's a fact.
Right? Because there was a time when I used to think, yo, how do people go postal? And then I started going through some shit, and I immediately understood. Because I'm not very empathetic. I don't empathize with a lot of people unless it's crazy. And
I Mr. Meet them where they are.
yeah, that's why I meet them where they are, right? So I can either deal with them or step off. I'm not gonna meet you where you are and then try to understand all the crazy shit that you got going on. What you want me to do? Be your psychologist?
Hey, so
You want-
go ahead.
Nah,
But
I'm
I just got
done.
a question with that though.
Sure.
Because what you saying on is a lot, and mental health is.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I gotta listen to you because you be talking slick. I gotta.
Oh, I gotta do it, Gary.
I gotta see.
Come on your face. Pause. That was wild.
So go ahead.
Hey, listen.
It's the mental health thing.
How do you deal with someone that you, like, it's almost like you feel them spiraling or they going through a depression, but they don't want to admit it or like get help? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, and like, I have a good heart.
Right.
It's not subjective. I know I'm a good person.
Sure.
I done hurt. I have a perception of myself, obviously.
Right.
But I also, over the years and over the things I have done and people I done interacted with, I know I can be a good person. I know by nature I'm a good-hearted person. That's my nature. Like, I don't come here. He been playing with me a long time. I don't think he ever seen me out of character.
Maybe half of once.
And like, really, it's just like if someone like blatantly almost disrespect. I don't know. I don't really come out of character. 'Cause,
Sure.
Like, I'm really. It's not that. It's just I've seen a lot of shit. I'm not young.
Of course.
But I guess my question is, how do you deal with somebody who, in your perception, you think is going through something? Like if they had a nice job, and just life start putting them in like a headlock, or like they lost their job, or like career or school's not going well, like, or they got whatever. Like, what do you, as a friend or even as a spouse, is it different? Like a sister or like a brother or like your mom or dad? Like, what do you, obviously you care about it. Like, what? I don't know. I'm stuck. What would you do?
There's a lot to unpack in that question/statement, because the health issues that my family went through over the last year and a half put some people in that space where they had never had to deal with depression the way that they had to deal with it during this time. And for me, I just told y'all, I'm not very empathetic, so it's very hard. It's very hard for me to look at somebody and not be like, yo, get it fixed. It's hard for me to not look at somebody and be like, snap out of it. That's because that's how I operate, right? I don't let a lot of shit hold me back or hold me down. And so when I see other people having issues that are putting them on pause, for me, it's hard to deal with, right? So to answer your question, I think what they say about the pod.
Hey, Walt, real fast. Hey, Walter, real fast. I told Gary, no. I told Gary, I said, hey, Gary, you can't fight TJ because then I have to hook off for a Walt. He on the ball, he just gonna fall off like this. Look. E, what you do that for?
So back at it.
My fault.
So you have to try to encourage people to get the help that they need, right? So if you do everything that you, and I'm also a big supporter of allowing people to do what they're gonna do. Cause I'm not the type that's going every day try to push you to get the help that you need.
Person, even if it's to the detriment of themselves?
I don't know. At that point, I don't know what to do. At that point, do you believe in the transfer of energy? Like from one person to another?
Yeah.
So for me, I won't allow that energy to be transferred to me. Because a lot of times that's all people want. Right? Because I don't know if I can handle the energy that you're dealing with. So I'm not going to allow you to put it on to me.
So you saying they might be depressed or whatever, you try to help them, they try to make you depressed too.
Or they try to not listen. Like if you say, yo, my fucking shoe's untied, I don't know how to tie my shoe. I know it's a terrible example. However, if I say, yo, do this, boom, pull them like this, and then every morning you do something totally different, it's going to get to a point where I'm like, I'm done trying to help.
So I guess that you just like kind of just dead it once you try to help.
Not the one, like it depends on who you are. Like I said, this person was a close friend, very close friend, family member, and I'm like, yo, these are the things you have to do. And then it was, well, I don't want to do it this way. Get it done, however you need to do.
Yo, like mental health is real important, and like really, sometimes we serious, whatever, but like mental health is super important.
Sure.
And stress is a silent killer. You know what I mean? A lot of people, like I advise people, I tell people this. I say, listen, mental health is very important.
Yes.
Gotta take care of your body. That's your wealth. You can't be out here trying to work all day 24/7 and then your body go to shit. And it's really important about your head space, and you don't want to allow people to bring you down, but it's tough. And then I know that one of the first things to know you got a problem is to admit it. And we pray for everybody, man. But I'm gonna switch it up and go Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday, go ahead.
We don't want to get too serious.
So go ahead then. What you got?
I just want to know, man. Is there a difference between making love and fucking, man? Is it the same thing?
Holy shit. So,
is there a difference? And if there is, could you please explain it?
Okay, I can't explain it. So if
you can't, come on,
because you about to get us fired. Listen,
hey, we can't get fired if we own our own shit, right?
Let me just say, real G's know the difference, right?
Oh, here we go.
And if you were a girl who know the difference,
let's talk about it. What's the difference? Is there a difference?
Of course there is. So,
making love faces. Come on, man, talk to me.
So there's a difference, right? There's a difference, huh?
So get your merch and shit fired too. Go ahead.
What, that?
Yeah, the honey mustard.
Oh, the honey. Yeah, the honey mustard. Listen. So there is a difference. Wow. I'm just trying to be as politically correct as possible with the description.
Come on, man. What the fuck we doing here?
So let's say this.
Give it raw, uncut.
Let's say making love is a 580. 680 is a big Benz V12.
Ooh,
that's making love.
Twin turbo.
Diesel. Twin turbo. What's that? The 680?
580.
580. That's the big
your boy got.
He got the 550, not 4MATIC.
Carmichael.
He too busy rushing. See, and when you go to the dealership and buy a brand new Benz and it ain't a 4MATIC, that's fucking. Cause you ain't pay all attention to the whole package like you needed to. So, making love is the big 580. Fucking is the GTR, the Nissan GTR. Fast, compact, get you there, you done. Or WRX for you young bulls who still drive those type of cars. 5.0 Mustang, GTO, whatever the fuck.
So what you prefer? Fucking or
I prefer love? Everything. Like it's a little, you know me, I'm spicy, so it's a mix of everything, right? But it get to a point where sometimes, and this is not in my current relationship, sometimes you throw some shit on a chick and she can't handle it and it'll fuck up everything for like forever.
Shit like what?
Like you ain't ever pound the bitch so hard she like don't ever come back?
No. That never happened in my life.
I have.
They say come back.
They say don't come back.
They say come back.
Like bitches don't be wanting to walk around like fucking like they on horses. Nah, nigga.
Out of town.
Nah. See you. This is what happened when they underestimate you, right?
How about underestimate
you little nigga? When you bust that thing open and then that shit, you bust it open, you can't close it for 3 days. Only talking about who little.
They need a wheelchair.
That's all I'm saying. Don't even know wheelchair. Dodge. I don't leave them that hurt, just with a cane.
Hey, you need your handicap card, placard. Go to him.
How you think I got him? Because I be handing them shits out when I'm done.
Okay, Dwight.
You already know. Oh, you can't walk? Here you go. park up close, park up front.
So
that's
you had that happen to you. You pounded something out and she didn't come back, so she stopped talking to you.
multiple times, bro.
Leprechaun up there.
It is what it is. Like, he want me to laugh and be like, I'm just joking. I'm not joking. I'm just telling you, I ain't lied to y'all yet about anything.
Nothing.
Paperwork, certified,
Good.
receipts,
Stamped.
everything y'all need, stamped.
Big body Benz, 430.
Y'all don't know what the stars mean, but that's a G. They know.
Right. I got my whole back done, but I ain't gonna show y'all.
He ain't got. He got his whole back done.
Got all my kids on my back.
Dwight been spanking him with the.
Dwight is in Florida, bro.
Yo. So, what is it for you? I just explained it. 580 Big Benz,
What is it for
little
me?
WRX, little rice burner.
What is it for me?
Yeah, spit it
To
out.
me- to
Pause.
me- whoa, pause. To me, fucking is
Go ahead.
They both the act of penetration to me.
Oh,
but
you a penny boy.
one got feelings, and I feel like one don't. I feel like
I don't.
no,
Go ahead, I'm not gonna interrupt
you know what? It's not. I feel like making love is more passionate.
Ooh.
It's more passionate, more experience. You can't experience that with everyone. You could probably fuck everyone, but you can't make love. And really, I can't talk about anybody else, but I know certain females, certain life situations I've been through.
Sure.
Hey, them good girls, they need to get fucked, man. Like, they don't want to be like that Kevin Hart turn around. He's going back this way. Sometimes you gotta grip them up.
How? Like by the neck or
the
by
neck.
the earlobes?
Everything, neck, hair, pull out them extensions.
Yeah, I ain't never
finger
gripped-
in the, know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know what you mean.
Lift 'em up.
In the what? Finger in the what?
Anything, man.
In the mouth?
Both, everything. You know what I mean? You gotta do a lot of stuff.
I
You gotta
don't.
switch it up.
Why do
You know what I
young
mean?
boys be like, you know what I mean? Why can't y'all use y'all words?
Because if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't.
The game is to be.
The game is to be.
to be what? Go ahead. It's the what?
It's not to be told. It's
Oh, it's to be sold? Is
right.
it? Oh, I thought it was the other way around, but who knows? I
You
don't
got
know
it for
anything.
free if you need it. Come holler at me.
I don't got no game.
That's my advice, man.
I don't got no game nowhere.
Sometimes a bitch need to get fucked real good.
Wow.
Girls love Beyonce. You can't put your girl on a like what I'm about to
Hold
say
on,
right
you
now.
can't say that. You
what
can't
I'm about
put
to-
your girl on the pedestal. I
when
disagree.
can I finish?
Yeah, finish. Pause.
What I'm talking about, we love our women. And you have a special woman you like, we love her. But listen, you don't want to put your girl on a pedestal when it comes to sex or whatever. Like, sometimes you got, so anything is, you know what, I'm done. Let's
No,
talk
go
about
ahead.
something.
I'm trying. I might
All
be
I'm saying
learning
is-
something.
All I'm saying is you can't put her on a pedestal like, oh no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
got to try it to see if you like it.
That's a great segue.
You got to try to see if you like it. You know, I'm Segway King. Go ahead.
So listen, your girl ever asked you to do something and you couldn't do it because you would never look at her the same again?
No,
Oh wow,
never happened.
hit him up, y'all.
I'm literally the freak boy.
Yeah, there's some things that I can't do. I'm not saying there's some things that I haven't been able to do in the past
Oh.
because I would never look at the
Yo,
woman
you
the
can't
same again.
shade it small like we
No.
talking Freaky Friday because you put it on there.
Friday. No, I can't tell you what it is.
on, bro.
Listen, some things are reserved for like jump offs and motherfuckers that you don't care about. That's all I can say about that.
Okay,
Yes,
pissing on somebody?
that's some
You
shit.
couldn't do it
I'm
with
not
your girl?
you a R. Kelly boy. I'm not. I'm telling. I'm Tekashi. I'm telling. So
How about this, yo?
I'm not pissing on nobody.
'Cause he-
that shit is nasty. Like,
he
where you
getting-
pissing at? In your bed?
No, in the bathroom, dummy. In the shower. Hey, listen. He a soft body boy. He's
I'm
soft.
so- I'm
He's
very soft.
he gummy bear.
Look at that.
Listen, I want to know this. Dodgy.
Look at that gummy.
Dodgy, I want to know this.
Yes.
Have you ever had or been with
Here we go.
a girl
Here we go.
with a toxic ex, or have you been that toxic ex?
So I've never been a toxic ex.
I seen
And,
a lot of videos. It should be funny. I just want to know, like,
Yeah, I've never, because I'm not sticking around. Like, if I'm not in a relationship with you, I don't even know what you got going on that side.
so you don't even care.
I don't care. Why would I care? I don't care about you. So why would I care about what you have going on?
Okay. Also, I want to know, like, because I heard this little Shannon Sharp and Ocho, they got this little late night podcast.
Do they?
Right? Yeah, it's funny.
What up?
So when they was talking about that restaurant thing and dates and stuff,
Okay.
the girl, you know, Shannon Sharp, he said some ill shit. This is what he said. You gotta catch this. He said, I was paying for my mom and dad's stuff. I was paying for my girlfriend's college, and I was on a date with this girl.
So he had, okay.
You gotta pay attention to
I'm
that.
listening.
He's slick.
I heard it.
He's slick with
I
that,
heard
right?
it. I'm not going to repeat it, but I heard it.
So he said, listen, so he wasn't going to order that much. And the girl was like, I'm thinking about the lobster. We'll go with lobster. He said, condoms. So I want to know, like...
You think that's a true story or not?
No, I do.
Okay. Shannon said this and not Ocho. Okay.
Yeah, Shannon said this.
Okay.
So I want to know, like, what's your advice? Is it best to tell the girls the truth or, like,
Yes.
sugarcoat it?
No.
Because then when you be real bold with them, they say, oh, you just want this.
So I think that was when I first met my wife. It was the first time I ever went into any type of relationship not trying to finesse any situation.
So you just said, I'm trying to spray you, baby.
Basically, yes. You think it's a lie?
This is our new episode of Cap.
Listen.
Can I get your hat?
Yo.
Our new episode of Cap.
If you don't believe me,
Captain Fish.
go check out the Chicken and Rice podcast. We talk about that maybe in the first or second episode where I was like, yo, and this is the deal.
Oh, we exercising phones?
Here it
Walter,
is.
we exercising phones? Oh, okay.
So
He's exercising
when I
phones.
first met her, we met like
okay.
professionally. So I was a professional. But after we got done with the photo shoot, I was like, yo, yeah, because I used to be a photographer. You don't know that. She used to model.
I do know that. You said that.
So why you looking at me like I'm fucking speaking Swahili?
I'm looking at you because you said professional, but y'all still in a professional setting. Because
Yeah,
after
we in a
you was
professional
done,
setting. 'Cause we done. They're right, because
you tried to Harvey Weinstein.
I didn't Harvey Wine nothing. What I did was like, yo,
I got to get changed real fast.
much
You
better
flashed
than
her.
much better
you
than I thought
flashed
you were
her.
going to be. Come on, bro.
You was like, let me change real
I'm
fast.
in my
You
place of
flashed her.
business. How I'm a flash a client?
You flashed her.
This the shit
Nasty
this the
boy.
shit niggas
He
from
said
fucking
shrimp.
Yardley do. This the shrimps from Yardley. That's what they do. So I said, listen,
I get merch.
you look good. If there's ever opportunity, I would love to. I mean, you know what she said to me?
What?
That's never happening. I got a man. And I was like, I respect it. And what I do, I just turned the game on. So I'm giving her her product back slowly, just to open up avenues of communication.
Oh, okay.
So what happened was we
Trying to
became
talk all
friends.
that shit.
I would talk about what shit?
Nah, like you that nigga, blah, blah, blah.
I am
That's
that
what you was
nigga.
doing. You was trying to be slick, trying to hold the product up so you can still have a
Listen,
communication.
all my product,
okay,
get
doggy.
off me, yo.
Okay, doggy.
All my product is
Free
fire.
game. Go
All
ahead.
my product is fire. So every time I hit you off with like an image or two, it's fire. So you like, yo, anticipating when the next image coming.
I hear you.
That just opened up that.
Hey, you gotta come back to the studio.
You ain't got to come back to the studio. By this time, we on the
Big
internet,
time.
right?
Go ahead.
So I'm just like, yo, if we ever get a chance, it never happened. And that, yo, it told me a lot about her character and who she was as a person. Because it could have been easy to not even address her dude, right? To just play along.
You
Because
gonna be there Sunday?
I'll be there for a little while. I might go to Atlanta. I don't know yet. But I'll let you know.
He stay acting like he.
What I got to do, send photos from the airport or when I'm at Magic City?
Yes.
Got you. So
Anyway,
anyway,
in Magic this weekend.
nigga, fuck out of here, bro.
You ain't French?
Can't find, yeah, nah, but I'm not French. So I'm
Dodge.
giving her,
Fly me out.
one at a time, and so we became friends. And then the attraction grew, and then whatever was going on over there wasn't right. So the opportunity opened up where we could, actually start dating each other.
You think all girls got that?
What?
A dude like on the side or trying to want him and gonna
Yes.
wait.
Yeah. I wasn't waiting because I had a girlfriend, so I wasn't waiting.
But it was just like you was kind of there. Wait, like you was
I wasn't
there.
waiting.
I don't know what to call it, but you was like there.
But we had become friends.
Okay.
So
So y'all was friends.
Yeah, then that's what makes the relationship so good because we never went into anything.
But you let your intentions be known though, so she knew what
up
she was
front.
with. Yeah.
Right. But I wasn't like a lot of dudes. They say it and then they don't know how to act. They don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to control their fucking nuts. Right. So
how you talk?
everything they do is I'm not
you give
giving
these
you the
young boys
game.
some game?
No. There's a book called The Game. If you want to learn how to do some of this shit, you can read it.
So how you learn the game, Daji?
It's life, baby. It's a numbers thing.
Oh, it's a numbers thing?
Yeah, you gotta fucking try, fail, take what worked with you, try again, fail, take the 2 things that work with you, try again, take the 3 things that work, and you keep going. That's all. It's numbers. That's all.
Hey, back in the day when you used to go to parties.
Do you want me to finish my story
Go
or
ahead, go
nah?
ahead, go ahead.
Because my story fire.
Go ahead.
So we became friends, and that's what helped the relationship to this day because the foundation was so solid. I never went in with a lie, never fucking tried to scheme, never tried to fucking be untruthful with her, and it worked. And that's why we still friends to this day. So what about my parties when I didn't go to parties, bro. I wasn't a party guy. You know me. What you need? You know me, I'm partying. Nigga, I'm the guy outside the party.
I just want to know what you do if you used to go to parties and you rolled up on some big butt Brenda or something.
So,
Like, that's what I wanted to know.
the
Like,
crazy shit is I'm not really into big asses.
it makes sense.
So they
They get
don't.
lost in there. I get
You know, shit comes out of your ass. I'm not really into big asses.
it. Okay, but you act like shit's gonna be there. You act like you
It
crack
might
open
be.
it.
So you ain't tell me you never ran up on a
No,
chick that had like some toilet
never,
paper stuff?
never.
Stop, bro. They all do.
Never.
They all get a piece of toilet paper
Take a
stuff.
shower before I come, baby.
Especially if they're using the soft shit. If they're using that hard shit, it's gonna it's all scraped up.
Take a shower before I come.
We
Stop
see the
playing.
fucking abrasion marks. Y'all using that cheap ass toilet paper and rags. Your skin all scratched up when it get fucking hard. Invest in some good fucking linens.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna say about Dwight though.
See?
This is what I'm
I
saying
told
about
y'all
I
at
got
the
to.
beginning to rewind to the beginning.
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna say about Dwight. This is a bar people don't really understand, right? Whatever he do. We talk about him now because he been on interviews or whatever, and then the interviewer, you know, they ask that question. Dwight, like, you know why people want to interview you. You know why you hot right now. So you want to act like big and stuff and don't want to talk about what's going on. That's why everybody want to talk about you, right? But I want to put this topic up. Dwight got a couple kids' moms.
Sure.
And the shit happens, right? Shit happens, life happens, whatever. When you putting that mayonnaise and everything, right? Whatever. So, right? Woo! You Hellman's everything out. But listen, this is what I want to tell you. Don't none of his kids' moms F with him.
What you mean F with him?
They all speak bad about him. Don't none of them. If he got 6 kids' moms,
Okay.
don't none of them mess with him.
Okay.
None of them. They actually come together to get the kids together.
Sure.
He lived in Florida for a little bit of time, and I think 3 of his kids' moms, and he never had his kids like that, whatever. All I'm gonna say, that's a lesson, man. Like, usually it'd be one, oh, that's my nigga, I love him, right? Like, he good, he decent with the kids. That's another important thing about, like, fatherhood, man. Like, it's a lot of obstacles and stuff. Like, you don't see it, but metaphorically, man, I got a lot of holes in my back and a lot of bruises on my back from all the bullets and hits I take, like, for my kids and doing what I gotta do, because people don't understand it. And people probably won't understand it or appreciate the things you do because of their own things, like I speak on before. They own things they going on, they can't get through to themselves. Because when you hold yourself to integrity or whatever, because sometimes I want to do shit, Eric wants to do shit, but it's not for the benefit of my kids. You know what I mean? So I always see, I feel like it's this. I always preach this. You gotta love yourself to give love to others. That's my opinion.
Okay.
And also, when you do have a kid, whether it was intentional or not, you have to put yourself second and your kid first, because you're trying to raise this kid. And sometimes people raise their kids in the traumas of their past. You know what I mean? And mistakes. Don't try to hinder your kids. Just because it didn't work for you, don't mean it won't work for them. So that's life. You got to try risk and things like that. That's why, honestly, quick story, my son, so I'm really trying really hard this season with him. I'm trying not to put pressure on him. I'm trying to motivate him, do all this stuff too. My girls play soccer too, but this ain't about them right now. So my son, before the games, I would tell him certain stuff like, you know, he played chess, so he got a pretty good mind, and he can think about stuff. So I say, okay, listen, I said, let's set a goal before you start so you can focus on it. And the jitters in the beginning of the game, he can get it like, okay, make 2 passes, or run out to the thing, or do a dribble, do this. He tells me this. He says, Dad, I want to get a hat trick. That's 3 goals. I said, well, damn. I said, well, I ain't say damn, but I said, all right, Kay, that's like a little heavy. Like, you don't want to do. He said, no, I want to get a hat trick.
Right.
The nigga was playing. He turned up. He had 2 goals. It was great goals. I'm so mad at Trace. The video recorder, because my son had 2 weak foot goals with his left foot because he's been working on him like for a while.
Okay.
But it's just to show you, man, example of what I'm just saying, like, don't limit your kids and stuff like that based on your experience or losses. I'm like, yo, that's a lot. 3 goals, like, it's football. It's soccer. It score be 1-0. So
I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna end it. This is exactly why I meet people where they are. You trying to get your son to meet you where you was, talking about do this, warm up, this, that, and the other. Your son's like, I want a hat trick. He went out there and was one short. Instead of you trying to do all these other things, maybe you allow him to either succeed or fail first on his own. And then you come in with the education or the knowledge or whatever expertise in the sport that you have. And that's exactly why I'm a big supporter of trying to meet people where they are. Because listen, Chase, you said you wanted a hat trick. You were close. Now, how do we get the hat trick? Mm-hmm. Maybe you warm up. This is how you get those jitters out. Remember that first shot you took and it was off? This is maybe why. Mm-hmm. That's all that I'm saying when I say, that's a great example when I say I meet people where they are, because I don't know what somebody has deep down inside their soul. Like your son might have a hat trick in him every game. Mm-hmm. And somebody telling him to do other things, not allowing him to go off like he want to go off because they suppressing the monster that he has.
But let's be clear. I didn't tell him he couldn't do it. What I said to him is what I said, my mindset, what I do when I want to, like, we go into games. I want to, because he get anxiety.
Sure.
And he get anxious. And that's
sure.
not nothing wrong with that. So what I did to try to combat that is try to say, hey, Kay, let's set small goals to focus, right? I said maybe 2 dribbles or 2 good passes or maybe a shot,
sure.
2 shots on a goal.
Sure.
He said, no, Dad, I want to get a hat trick.
Right.
So instead of shutting him down, I didn't shut him down.
Sure.
What I did say was, I said, that's heavy. Okay, you could do it. So I ain't shut him down. I hear what your example, but I didn't shut him. In my head, again, I wanted to say, no, let's focus on this.
Right.
But that don't allow him to grow or learn. Because I really, with my kids, there's no book on how to raise the kids, but what I try to do with my kids, my son, he went to private school for like a year. Mm-hmm. And what I seen, they had art, right? They had art. And we probably, maybe, I want you to say something with this, but they had art, right? And this is where I met whatchamacallit at.
Okay.
That's where his drawing was at, whatever. So, they had art, and my son used to put some shit on, his clothes, right? And they never had smocks. It's a pretty expensive school. It's a nice school.
Okay.
So, we asked them later on, like, why don't they wear smocks at art? It's kind of weird. They said, we want to teach them to be, like, responsible and, like, not dirty their clothes. Mm-hmm. Because that kind of inhibits. So that just that mindset, and also, like, with academics and stuff, they didn't put a cap on, oh, this is just first grade. Like, they would let them go as far as they want. So that just taught me something else as well. Like, don't put limits. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about my children here. They a little different, but don't put limits on your kids.
Right.
Because it can stifle them. Like,
right.
That's it.
The smock thing, it don't make a difference. Like, listen, if you're teaching kids responsibility, when do you start teaching them that? As soon as possible.
Yeah.
So listen, son, you got art today? You want to wear this fucking sweatshirt? Well, then it's your responsibility not to fuck it up or get paint on it or whatever. If you do, then you just fucked up your favorite shirt. What better way than to teach than to have push a motherfucker right into the pool? You want to teach a motherfucker to swim? Dump him in.
Pool. Yeah.
That's how I learned to swim.
Old school. Yeah.
Dumped him right in.
Dumped him in.
The boy ain't gonna drown, I promise you. So, to the smock thing, listen, hey, it is what it is. I'm teaching you responsibility. Or, I've never seen a clean artist. I can be honest with you. My wife draw and she paint and she do all that. Yeah. You should see the house on the holidays. She do all that. I ain't never came home to a clean house when she doing her thing. When she done it all, get cleaned up.
Right.
But in the process, it is what it is. We want the process to be what it is. Right?
Yeah.
Yo, Dwight. It's your cousin right here. Oh, let me tell you one more thing and then I'm done. So all his kids, I don't know their ages, because you talked about the moms not liking them. Yo, if you were a man of his stature, you might just be knocking chicks down and they just happen to get pregnant. There was probably never a relationship of any type ever.
He was in a relationship with a couple of them.
That's what they say.
But even if, right? Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
They might have been.
He was knocking down randoms.
They might have been in the tunnel after a game.
All right,
let
listen.
me get. I seen it happen. Yo, go get me that one. The one in the pink. Go get. I want.
All right, so keep going. He was knocking them down raw.
Right.
And they both agreed.
And
okay,
they got pregnant.
Now what?
That don't make them friends. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here with kids with chicks. Then what you mean what?
So if you got a kid with a random, what that mean?
That don't mean nothing. It mean you banged a rando.
So you don't take care of the kid?
I don't know what he doing. I'm sure he paying child support. What do you mean?
I'm asking you that.
What's your definition of taking care of?
More than financial, right? Money is easy. Money to me is, hold on. Again, like I said fucking before, money matters. And ain't nobody going to convince nobody that money don't matter. And usually people with no money say money don't matter.
So we've been going a while. So let's just end it on this. We always talk about how we animals and our animalistic and all this other shit. How many fucking animals in the wild really stay together as a structured family?
That's Dodge take.